We played 2 games since we were last here, and we had a slip up, but it's fine. We're taking on Spurs today, and we all know North London's red. This is Gravage Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So yeah, hi everyone. We are back. We've played 2 games since the last time. We beat Wolfsburg 1-0 in the Champions League. A header from Jake Laskowski got that result. We then fucked up against Everton. We took the lead on 47 minutes with Warren Jones after having an absolutely horrendous first half. Diabate then gave away a penalty which they happily scored. They then had a goal chopped off for offside, as I'm now realising I'm not even centre of my own camera. Boom. Boom. They had goal chop for offside. Then the 90th minute, we just left somebody free at the back post at a corner. And they headed the ball home. Not great. But today we take on Spurs. And then we take on Barcelona. Go us. So this is a lineup then for today's game against Tottenham. Norris will be in goals with Glasgow, Laskowski, Van Langen and Aina as our back four. Estrada's not fully fit after the international break. Gomez has just come back from his long-term injury, so don't want to risk him with the start either. And the international break's kind of made my choice a bit awkward for the game. Our defensive mids will be Ernst and Lee G. Duke. G. Duke is just back from his long-term injury. Welcome back. And you've gained half a star rating in that time. Awesome. Again, Guilherme, Marin, both have come back not fully. I wouldn't say fit as. I mean, they're tired. They're not fit that way. Malkov's still injured. He'll be back probably in time for the next league game. We can probably start playing him. I won't risk him against Barcelona if I do not need to. Lasur, Villegas, and Derry with Jones up front as our attacking options. Today on the bench, we will have Arntz, McClellan, Gomez, Van Dessel, Guilherme, Marin if we need them, and Sinval, Rodolfo Vaz, who gave us the amazing assist for the Jones goal in the Everton game, and Rakoba, who is back from injury. Penhiro is not happy with his game time. We have agreed to sell him. We have set him for a fee of either 60 or 69 million pounds. I can't remember which one it was he would agreed to, so that's what we went for. And he handed in his transfer request. It was initially like 51 million. I was like, well, we bought him for 50, so no. So we took it as high as we could without him getting a bit pissed off, and that was 68 or 69 million pounds. Yeah, Tottenham are in their traditional white kit. We are in the traditional red kit. And let's show them once again that North London is red. But how is everyone? How is everyone doing? As you can tell by my voice, I am feeling better and sounding better. Energy levels are still absolutely horrific, but that is what it is. And still had the headache that has not went away since the not stroke. So that's fun. That's fun. But we'll get through eventually. As right now we're watching our back four just pass the ball between them. Very casually. There is interest, actually, so something just came to mind. Interest in Gomez from, Real Madrid, and I want to say Barcelona, but it's 2 top teams. Derry's offside, I'm pretty confident. But there's 2 teams who are interested in Gomez. So us maybe moving him on might not actually be as difficult as I kind of worried it might be. So that's kind of good. Sorry, I've just had a bit of a mind blank. See, come January, or preferably the summer, but January's fine as well. If we do move them on, hopefully for good money, we'll definitely make a profit on. I don't think that's in any form of doubt. But yeah, it would let us move on for right back. So I'm going to start really scouting now for a right back, so that if he does go and we do get that offer, we can make our move very quickly and get that deal that we want with whoever we want first choice. Ideally, over the line as soon as possible. Only downside is if it's January, gives us less time to work on it. And if we lose our first choice for whatever reason, we can't sign him, we then do need to move on to second choices, etc. But yeah, we'll get someone in there if need be. We also still have McClellan, so it doesn't have as immediate a need. I'm hoping this goal will stand for Warren Jones. Warren Jones' goal against Everton was him breaking his goal scoring shout, which I didn't realise he'd played 10 hours of football without scoring. But he did score. And he's now got a second goal in 2 games. Ines header comes off their defender, who goalkeeper's nowhere to be seen for the rebound. And Jones taps it in. But yeah, so even if we maybe do have a first choice, but we think maybe get him cheaper in the summer, we might just do that if we do lose Gomez, because we still have McClelland as things currently stand. I'm hearing audio and I don't know where it's coming from. Outside. People are outside somewhere. But yeah, in terms of that, there's not really any positions that I'm like, oh, we need to do this in January. I'm quite happy. Obviously, if we lose Pinheiro, we're going to need another goalkeeper. The choice then becomes, do we spend a hell of a lot of money on a first choice, or do we persist with Norris and bring a backup or a young player to develop? Unsure. Derry with the goal. It's his 5th goal of the season. That one will stand. Nice header at the back post. And it's 2-1. Goalkeeper. That's sorry. I the whole time was trying to figure out what was I saying. It's 3-1. Derry with the goal. So yeah, I don't know what to do with the goalkeeping situation for Luis Pinheiro. I like Norris. Norris seems like a good goalkeeper. I've kind of been stung with goalkeepers, enough. Not every club, sorry, at Arsenal since we came in. Down to the ones that we've signed, to the ones that we've got. I mean, we didn't even really notice Norris much on the books. We just thought he was a younger guy who maybe would have developed, but probably wouldn't. But he's developing now at 23, 24. I really like him. The only thing I don't like is he's rushing out 10 seconds. He can still develop, which is awesome. Yeah. So we'll probably stick with Norris and just go for a cheaper backup. Villegas has hurt himself with a bruised ankle, but we'll take him off. Just another player who is a top player but might be injury prone. Doesn't say it in his thing here, but it feels like he's injury prone. Sinval, come on then. Sinval's not getting selected from Brazil, and I'm not really sure why. I don't know. I don't really know the Brazil squad. I don't know who their options are. But he keeps getting kind of not selected every international window, and I'm worrying that he's going to want to move to get regular starts instead, where he is kind of a squad option here. But he was ironically called up in the last squad, but only because somebody get injured. But yeah, so going into January, we're going to actually try and sell our goalkeeper because he wants to go, and if we can get money for him, fantastic. Especially 68 million, I would love that. We'll probably try and move on Gomez while there's interest in him, as long as we get a good fee. Excuse me. So we are now properly ramping up our focus for our right back. Weird that we're doing that more than the goalkeeper, and I'm okay with that. We've always been looking at goalkeepers. Every time we have a recruit meeting, they say that our squad depth there isn't good enough. I'm going to bring on Marin because at the moment Lee Ji-Duk has just come back from injury and he is pretty fucking tired. Lesueur's going to come off because he wasn't exactly fully fit going into today's game. We've got one more stoppage and 2 more subs still to make. But yeah, we're always scouting goalkeepers, so to find a backup second choice goalkeeper probably won't be much of an issue. The right back probably will. because even to an extent, Galasso doesn't fit with how. Oh, fuck. I might keep Lasur on because he was my other option for that position. Did... Galasso isn't like the complete wing back, but he is good enough. He's kind of like the same as Aina on this side. I'm not Galasso taken off. So I kind of need to decide exactly what type of fullback I want. Do we want the complete wing back like Gomez, or do we want the player like Galasso, who's well helped with attacks, but is probably a bit better defensively? Jones with the header, 15th goal of the season. I like Galasso. He's got a decent enough quality. He is pretty solid defensively. He's okay going forward, so he fits in pretty well. Where Gomez is genuinely more of a creative threat for us on the wing. But at the same time, I do quite like having one of the wing backs being slightly more defensive. So I don't know. I'm kind of stuck in my own head with what to do with that overall. But we'll probably just sign the best overall player, not necessarily the best style, which sometimes works for us and sometimes doesn't. To be honest, seasonals are a wing back or a complete wing back. I'm not really bothered if their favourites. Jesus Christ, Inval. If their favourite preferred role is like defence, support, and attack, that doesn't really bother me too much. It's just as long as the other players in the squad are commenting it. But considering we're playing with quite defensive mids most of the time, because Malkov is injured, I think that cover, if you like, will always be there. And with Guilherme, who we play as either an anchorman or a halfback, he can always genuinely just fill in that slot if he is more attacking, and if he's not more attacking, then it's fine. It's not really something to worry about too much. Derry with the hat-trick. Hardly scores for us and then gets a hat-trick against Tottenham. If you want to make yourself a fan favourite at Arsenal, scoring 3 against Spurs in one game will pretty much do that for you. 5 goals from 2 of our players today. We have dominated our Tottenham. North London is definitely red this evening as we go into a game against Barcelona, which is worrying me in the back of my head. No idea how good this Barcelona side are, but the name Barcelona will never not give me fear. I am recording, thank fuck. Laskowski, great tackle. I'm really happy with myself that I've generally managed to finally sign defenders between like here and Leon. Like, I worried that Leon made me question my ability to sign good centre halves, because the guys we signed were good, but they're never the guys to take to the next level. But like Laskowski and Estrada definitely are. The fact that Van Langen was already here but was underperforming, we've got his performances up, and we've got good solid jump backups in Badgie and Arndt. That like our centre halves for me is so good. Like, I'm so happy with that. It's 5-1. Join me in a couple of days' time. Actually, stay with me right now, because we're going to check Villegas, see how long he's actually out for. I'm hoping it's just a couple of days. I don't really care about the poor recent form. Yeah, 1 or 2 days, that's fine. So yeah, join me a couple of days as we take on Barcelona at home. And we are back with our lineup for the second game. Going to play Pinheiro again. Played him in the last European game. The assistant recommended playing him in the game. I mean, right now, is there much genuinely between these two? Norris is a better shot stopper, but distribution, aerial, communication, Pinheiro's better. It's a tough one. So I'm going to play Pinheiro. Going to start Gomez. Laskowski, Estrada will play, and Aina. Guilherme and Marin will play, with Lasur, Villegas, Derry, and Jones up top. The only players who are not making today's bench are Badgie, Diabate, Williams, and Hyuk, because Hyuk is not registered for Europe. I need to start playing Chang Hyuk more. He's not going to develop if we're not playing him. I actually might just put him on loan in January, and then we'll see where we are. Might bring in a third choice striker, but not that worried about it. Boop, let's go. Really bad at developing like players for like a position where I only have like one slot for it. Like when you're trying to develop like a centre mid or centre back, and to an extent like wide players, you're usually playing with more than one of those, but with a striker, like it's one guy. It's easier to do it with goalkeeper to an extent. But yeah, it's just one guy. And the truth is, we've not been that great or convincing early on in games this season. In the games where we have been, he's not been on the bench, either through not being able to play, unregistered, or injury. So, like, it's been awful. Yeah. Please say we've not just given away a penalty. Right, Pinheiro's grabbed that ball. So we are the team in red and white. Barcelona are the team with the white t-shirt and the blue shorts. I think Tommy might be in goals for Barcelona. I never actually did check, but that's who he signed for. Quite happily have him back as a second choice again. Is Tommy in goals? We'll find out at some point if Tommy's in goals for them. Right, Pinheiro to Estrada. Out to Aina. See, a young player we've actually got minutes to. Williams was another, although he's hardly played this year. Jones is 2 minutes in goals. Williams is somebody who's just unfortunately came in when all our other wide options are better than him and haven't really been out. So we haven't even had to bring him in. Williams is somebody else I do want to get more minutes to. I just haven't been good at doing it. Which isn't great. And especially in games like today where, say we only had 9 subs, it was a league game or a cup game, with how fragile our defensive mids have been, just in terms of picking up injuries, whatever, I'm kind of being a bit more careful in picking whoever's just free there. So if there's 3 of them fit, all 3 will go on the bench. Just so that, if the worst does happen, like, the bodies are there. And until, we get through a period where they're not falling down every 2 seconds, I'm kind of worried I'll be overcautious in that regard. It's 1-0 Barcelona. I've not ignored it. I've seen it and just tried to block it out. We're not playing great at all. Is that Rico Lewis at right back for them? Probably. Oh, Laskowski. He got absolutely done there. Completely sold himself. Wait, Derry's breaking. Yeah, you've got the pace, son. Just keep running. Don't run it out, for fuck's sake. Marin, our ball-winning midfielder who likes to dictate tempo. Aina, good crossfield ball to Gomez. Tries to cut it across. Probably should have played it before he went. He took an extra touch and went further than just playing it across. Lesueur with the corner. Can he pick out anyone? No. But Derry's got it. Can he get the ball in? Not the greatest. Estrada gets it to Derry. Takes a good touch. He's shot. What a finish. What a great touch from Derry. And actually, what a strike. Equalises on the 13th minute. But let's watch that again. They clear it. Estrada picks it up. Sees the run of Derry. And look at this for a touch. Outside of the right foot. And then just puts it right across the goalkeeper on his left. Derry gets another goal. He's on a little goal scoring spree at the moment. And I'm loving it. Guess is right back in the game. Still got a couple players aren't playing particularly well. But, kind of at times like this, I'm not too concerned. There's times when underperforming players I feel it is a concern. And then there's times against certain opposition I'm like, do you know what? Are they playing bad because they're not getting the space? Or are they playing bad because, whatever? Because if we're playing against a team we should be hammering and we've got a player playing poorly, Warren Jones, then I can kind of forgive a poor performance. But if you are playing fucking Burnley and your number 10 is having a horrific game, your number 10 should be able to deal with whatever Burnley throw at you. You know what I mean? Warren Jones with the header, though, from a Lesueur corner, finally take the lead in this game. Wouldn't say it's deserved, though, but I'll take it. Villegas to Laskowski. Marin gives it to Villegas, who's not been great as good this season. I won't say he's not been great. He's not been good. Jones. Still Jones. Warren Jones. Oh, he should have done better. But he did win as a corner at the very least. Jones takes a corner and can't find anyone. Still annoys me that he hits our corners. And I know the easiest thing would be I take control of the set pieces and get rid of the set piece coach. But no. He's there for a reason. I just need him to make better choices. And I have tried to replace him, but the guy I want to replace with refuses to come. Lesueur to Jones. got to play it to Gomez, and he does. Gomez does well, actually. Takes it on the outside. Gets to Villegas, who I don't know how you miss the target from there, but he does. Derry to Villegas. Out to Aina now. It's a good ball at the back post. Lesueur doesn't challenge for it, but the ball falls to Gomez. He puts in a good ball. Jones wins it. Good save by Tommy. He is a good player. That Tommy. Aina plays it to Derry. First in ball across. Easy enough ball to collect, to be fair. I feel like my voice is going again. That ain't great. Right, Estrada, Villegas, Lesueur, Derry, Villegas. I mean, I have nothing to say. By the way, the formation Barcelona played, I don't think I've ever came across it in this game. I probably have and don't really remember. But it's a 4-2-2-2, but not one of them was wide other than the fullbacks. And it just boggles me, but I don't really understand how it works. I think it's defensive mids and not centre mids, so they don't even have Mazzala's given width. So I don't really fully know. Oh, fuck. Free kick at the end of the first half gets Barcelona the equaliser. Going into half time, I wouldn't say there's any obvious changes to make. We're getting shots where we're doing well. I need Dolskowski to just calm down. I need you to play a bit better, please. And we'll go with that. It's good having Guilherme back in there, though. I do feel like we miss him in midfield. The fact Malkov is on the bench, but probably won't get on. He is just on the bench in case we need him for whatever reason. Pardon me. Estrada. Aina. All the way back to Pinheiro. End of highlight. It's weird me playing Estrada in a ball playing possession style thing. Ball playing isn't his strength, but he's okay enough. He's okay enough at it for it to come off. But realistically, I should probably be playing Van Langen or even Arntz in there. But I don't think Arntz is the best ball player. Let's watch our third goal though, instead of me talking garbage. Gomez gets the ball. What's the run of Lesueur here? Stays on side. It just jumps in front of Tommy. Nobody's picking him up. Poor defending from a Barcelona point of view. Now they've changed shape. They're going from a 4-3-3 and something that looks a hell of a lot more normal. They are going to have width now, though, which potentially gives us a bit more of an issue, but we won't really know. I'm going to take off Aina, though, for Van Dessel. He's just not had the greatest of games. Lesueur and Villegas look shattered, so we'll make that triple change just now. So Vaz and Sinval will also come on, as well as Van Dessel at left back, replacing Aina. Van Dessel's got the throw in to Derry. Van Dessel to Derry. Still Derry. Oh my god, he's played it to Sinval, whose back was to goal. He was never going to turn round, I think. It's a good ball back forwards. Vaz heads over. Keeping an eye on defence. Laskowski's not having the greatest of games still. He's been aggressive and he's on a yellow. Yeah, I'm not risking it. I'm going to bring on Van Langen for Laskowski just to try and stop his getting a player sent off. I'm also going to bring on Ernst for Marin. Marin, again, also looks like he's ran his course for the day. And we'll keep the rest of the players on the park. Derry, Guilherme and Gomez all looking shot to bits. Gomez will not play in the next league game. It's against Manchester United. I'll probably be playing Golasso there, because Gomez is just back from injury and we're making him play 90 minutes because other players were more knackered than he was. Or, in Laskowski's case, looking like he could have got himself sent off. So, I'd rather take a knackered Gomez for a game than 10 men against Barcelona. They've just equalised again. It wasn't him that scored the goal. Who's not picking up a man? Estrada's just nowhere near him. It's It's unlucky. It's unlucky. Oh, that's poor though. With them now having wingers, it's stopping our fullbacks from getting as far up the park, which is kind of countered our attacks somewhat, because you've seen how often Gomez and Aina to an extent were getting on the ball, out wide and attacking it. Oh my god, Estrada. Oh my god, Estrada. But you're seeing how they've now completely countered that. Oh, fuck me. Shit defending at another set piece has cost us again. Fuck's sake. I berate them, they're all fucking fired up now. Oh, fuck. Derry had to score that. I am actually fucking livid. I need to replace that set piece coach. He's doing my head in. We are so bad at every aspect of set pieces. We lost the Everton game to a fucking set piece. We just lost the Barcelona game to a set piece. Oh, fuck me. We should have won that fucking game. Oh. The important thing is, though, in terms of the table, we're still in automatic promotion place, and we're looking alright for it still. No, one of the 4 teams joint top. So yeah, it's all going well that way. Still got a few games left to play though, so that is interesting. Have you been there the whole time, pal? You have indeed. Wow. Let's have a look at our schedule. Seeing we're coming back. Man United next, then Fulham, Leeds, Juventus, Derby, Fulham, Bournemouth, Newcastle, Brentford. Let's come back then. Let's come back for the Juventus game and the Fulham game, and I'll just play the Derby game in between. That's what we'll do next episode. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a thumbs up. And the one thing I want to hear from you in the comments below, do I get rid of the set piece coach and bring in an on paper worse set piece coach? Or just persist with the arsehole? Let me know your opinions in the comment. See you in the next one. Prick.